The situation between Israel and Palestine is about to get a lot worse. The Israeli cabinet has just approved an additional 75,000 reservists to be put on standby in case of deployment. Now this shows a definite escalation over the 30,000 that are already called up now, and it shows, now to put this in perspective, during Operation Cast Lead in 2008, 10,000 reservists were called forward to carry out that operation, which killed 1,200 Palestinians. So we can definitely see that this has been a massive escalation of that. It definitely shows Israel's true intent. And a lot of people are starting to believe this is looking like it's going to be a full-out invasion of Palestine by Israel. Now, so far, at least 29 Palestinians have been killed. 7 of them have been children. Now, so far, 3 Israelis have died as a result of rockets being fired back by Palestinians, which shows how brutally one-sided this conflict already is at this time. Now, previously, 30,000 troops were given permission to be called into service, and 16,000 have already been mobilized, which means their gear is on, they're ready to go at any moment, which means they're definitely ready to escalate this at any moment. And then when you consider another 45,000 have been brought up and prepared, this definitely does look like to me and many others that this is going to be a full-out invasion of Palestine, possibly one of the largest mass killings that this world has ever seen. Now, the IDF is also saying that it's recently just killed 2 Hamas commanders. One, Muhammad Abu Jamal, a company commander in central Gaza, and Khalid Shayir, a chief missile operator. These deaths, however, have not been confirmed, but many do believe these deaths have actually occurred. Now, from these missiles, Israeli police reported there have been no injuries from the recent ones, and most of them most likely fell into the Mediterranean Sea. The Qassam brigades claim that they used M75 homemade rockets to attack Tel Aviv. These rockets are of very poor quality, and the amount of damage they can carry out is very, very poor. This situation is only going to escalate. Right now, it is clear that Israel is preparing an all-out massacre of the entire nation of Palestine. And I use the word nation on purpose because I do recognize Palestine as a nation. 75,000 troops have been brought up for what I believe is going to be an invasion of Palestine and a mass murder of its people who have virtually no ability to defend itself whatsoever. These rockets that are being launched into Israel from Palestine, which do, well, almost no damage, are absolutely just. In fact, a lot more is just. The Palestinian people have every right to defend themselves from the criminal and genocidal actions of Israel. During this entire incident, the U.S. has remained strongly on the side of the Israelis, not making almost no criticism whatsoever, and has given them full support, although recent rumblings suggest that President Barack Obama may not be too happy with it because it's beginning to have an impact on U.S. relations overseas and is angering some Americans at home. But what we do know from past incidents is the United States will say that Israel should not be carrying out these actions, but they will continue to do so. And the U.S. taxpayer will continue funding these operations, as Israel is one of the highest funded foreign governments by the United States. It is one thing to say that these actions go too far and that they shouldn't be done and that things look bad and Israel is being mean. It's another to say all these things and then continue to fund their war machine and their illegitimate state at the same time.